Wine Club members! Here's another video about one of your Barolos. The Barolo that we are choosing today is Boffa. So you can see that the name on the label is Christian Boffa. He's like the newest thing in Barolo. He doesn't even have a website. He doesn't even know how distribution works. All he's got is this label, which I think is beautiful, with the king for the king of wines, which is a Barolo, of course. Father and him, they've made wine at a really well-known winery in La Mora, and they always rented out some vineyard properties that they had to other well-known producers. And finally, Christian, young man, decided, hey, you know what? Let's make our own Barolo. Let's make our own range of wines and do it ourselves, because they knew what they were doing. It says Barolo Capalot. Capalot is the single vineyard, and this is like the hottest cru right now. So there are some traditional vineyard sites, like in France, that they would call like a Grand Cru, in the Barolo area. However, with the change of times, the change of people's tastes, the change of the weather, there are some new areas that are being reevaluated. And Capalot is one of these, which is in the township of La Mora. 2014 was their first Barolo. So this is how I found them. I was at the Cantina Comunale with some tourists, and I actually saw a wine label that I didn't know. And I feel like I almost know all the names at least. And I was asking them, what is this? What is this Boffa? And they said, oh, it's this young up-and-coming guy. You should taste it. And it was lined up with some other vintages which were considered, you know, more powerful vintages from well-known producers. And hands down, everybody loved their 14 classic Barolo. And at that moment, I knew I had to go visit this guy and see where he was. So I went last fall, and old-fashioned, you know, living room in his house with his mom and his dad. He had no tasting room. We tasted his wines, and I was so impressed by his single vineyard Capalot. Like we said, there's like 700 something bottles made of this. So you're really lucky to have gotten one. And I really truly believe that he will be known one day, because of this cru, because of his style, which is already so good. He's following a traditional style, big barrels, using concrete tanks for storage, etc. So anyway, I'm just really excited about this. I feel like you guys are some of the first people to taste his wines, and 15 is a pretty drinkable vintage. It was on the warmer side, so I would say it's still definitely young, meaning it's like crunchy red fruit flavors, but it's really enjoyable. And what I love the most about this wine is the nose, and it's just refreshing. Like, you'll finish a bottle of this easily. So we hope you like this wine, and we have to support this little guy. Let me know what you think. You can open it now or hold it, and enjoy.